People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. A difficult time can be more readily endured if we retain the conviction that our existence holds a purpose, a cause to pursue, a person to love, and a goal to achieve. Growth inside fuels the growth outside. You don't overcome challenges by making them smaller, but by making yourself bigger. If you start today to do the right thing, you are already a success, even if it doesn't show yet. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. The greatest mistake we make is living in constant fear that we will make one. Leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It is about one life influencing another. Doing the right thing daily compounds over time. If we are growing, we are always going to be outside our comfort zone. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The leader adjusts the sails. Life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. Talent is a gift, but character is a choice. Learn to say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. We cannot become what we need by remaining what we are. A successful person finds the right place for himself, but a successful leader finds the right place for others. Failing forward is the ability to get back up after you've been knocked down. Learn from your mistake and move forward in a better direction. Success is knowing your purpose in life, growing to reach your maximum potential, and sowing seeds that benefit others. The more seriously you take your growth, the more seriously your people will take you. Most people have a desire to look for the exception, instead of the desire to become exceptional. Speak the truth. Transparency breeds legitimacy. Make a point to continually search for a better way of doing things, even when things are going well, to ensure that a better alternative has not been overlooked, and to keep your creative talents in practice. Creative leaders inherently know when rules need to be challenged, and they can see when a more flexible approach should be taken. Although it's admirable to be ambitious and hardworking, it's more desirable to be smart working. The timing of your decision is just as important as the decision you make. A great leader's courage to fulfill his vision comes from passion, not position. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. Happiness simply cannot be relied upon as a measure of success. The measure of a leader is not the number of people who serve him, but the number of people he serves. Often, people fail to start or complete a task because they don't see any connection between what they're doing and what they really want to accomplish in life. You cannot overestimate the unimportance of practically everything. Leaders don't rise to the pinnacle of success without developing the right set of attitudes and habits. They make every day a masterpiece. Reaching the top is a monumental achievement, but remaining there may be the most spectacular feat of all. You build trust with others each time you choose integrity over image, truth over convenience, or honor over personal gain. Earn the right to be heard by listening to others. Seek to understand a situation before making judgments about it. Leaders never outgrow the need to change. If you don't have peace, it isn't because someone took it from you. You gave it away. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can control what happens in you. Plan and execute your first failure so that you no longer have to fear it. The only guarantee for failure is to stop trying. The greatest day in your life and mine is when we take total responsibility for our attitudes. That's the day we truly grow up. Stay focused instead of getting offended or off track by others. Leaders who are effective are leaders who are disciplined in their daily lives. To add value to others, one must first value others. Doing the wrong thing daily compounds over time. There are two paths people take. They can either play now and pay later, or pay now and play later. Regardless of the choice, one thing is certain: life will demand a payment. All of the people in my life whom I consider to be close friends or colleagues are good thinkers. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. As you begin changing your thinking, start immediately to change your behavior. Begin to act the part of the person you would like to become. Take action on your behavior. Too many people want to feel, then take action. This never works. It's true that charisma can make a person stand out for a moment, but character sets a person apart for a lifetime. Everything begins with a decision. Then you have to manage that decision for the rest of your life. If you don't change the direction you're going, then you're likely to end up where you're heading. A leader is great not because of his or her power, but because of his or her ability to empower others. People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. The unsuccessful person is burdened by learning and prefers to walk down familiar paths. Their distaste for learning stunts their growth and limits their influence. Success is due to our stretching to the challenges of life. Failure comes when we shrink from them.